Hello, hockey fans. My name is David. Thought I would start this message on, or start this video on the evening uh, of Friday, 21st of October, 2022, North American Eastern Time. Thought I would do is, all right. Excuse me, there. Trying to. Oh, oops. We're gonna have a week in review recap. Scores affecting Canadian teams. So just going to head over to the ESPN website here. Just gonna go. So just gonna review. As you can see, it was kind of a mixed bag. Over Monday, we get to Tuesday. I'm just gonna hit as many of them as I can. So I'm gonna go to Wednesday. Just going to briefly review the scoreboards. And it's all American teams. And then I'm going to do is last weekend on Saturday. Alright. Where's last weekend on Saturday? I'm just going to review those. Various scores on ESPN. And, yeah. Alright. Alright. Oh, never mind. Oops, so just gonna sorry, that was for Saturday. That was for Thursday, so my apologies. Just gonna try to go for Saturday. Just gonna see. Go to here. Go. So yeah. All right, definitely there. So yeah, it's definitely been a rather mixed week in review for Canadian teams. So from last weekend onward, Flames have lost their first game already. I'm going to try to go from west to east, starting with the Flames and ending with the Habs, but skipping over the Leafs, Jets, and Canucks until later. So with all those scores and margin of victory pretty good for the Habs and Senators in games later on this week. And I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to get, if I can, NHL standings. come on. Just sometimes these laptops are slow. Alright, I'm gonna try this. So I'm gonna see what the standings are with respect to the in terms of which teams are in playoff spots and which ones aren't. Just gonna try here. Just give me a moment. Sorry for technical difficulties. Just have to see what's up here. Alright, just give me a moment here. Just gonna try. Give me a moment here. Let me just try it here. Just really trying. Very sorry. Technical difficulties here. I'm very sorry for the technical difficulties. Alright, give me a moment here. Just gonna do this as well. Just gonna So I'm just going to look down. Alright. Oh, sorry that. Come on, let's go with the wild card. So you see what, it's easier to tell which team are in the postseason and which are not. So among Canadian teams, the Habs and Leafs are in the lead in terms of points. In terms of Eastern Conference teams, Senators are not that far behind. And then we have in the West, we have the Flames in the postseason, the Oilers barely in, the Jets just on the doorstep, and the Canucks way at the bottom. More in a moment. So what I would do is in terms of Canadian teams, we're going to start with the 15th. We have the Canucks losing to the Flyers in regulation 3-2. The Leafs beating the Senators in regulation 3-2. The Habs losing to the Capitals 3-1. We have the Flames beating the Oilers in regulation 4-3 after having amassed a 4-1 lead. And that's it for Canadian teams for last weekend. So we're going to skip ahead to Monday, the 17th of October. For the Habs beat the Pens in overtime 3-2. The Leafs lost to the Coyotes 4-2. Leafs had a huge problem taking leads. At least they haven't taken a lead of over a goal since Game 3 of the 2022 Bolts-Leafs playoff series. Canucks blew another lead, losing to the Caps 6-4. Stars flattened the Jets ground the Jets 4-1. So 17th of October, North America each time. So Tuesday. Alright, just going to go. Canucks end up losing to the Blue Jackets, but this time in overtime, 4-3 thanks to a goal by Vlad Gavrikov, a D-man for the Columbus-based Blue Jacket squad. Oops. Alright. Sens beat the Bruins 7-5 for a first win of the season for the Ontario team. Flames squeaked a win over the Golden Knights at home 3-2. Oilers lost another game to Buffalo Sabres 4-2, and that's it. Alright, so that's what the 18th of October. So on Wednesday this week, Eastern Time, just going to try to get there if we can. Alright, so we have the Jets beating the Avs in overtime 4-3 for the only game featuring a Canadian team. So I'm going to go to Thursday, which was the final day of games featuring any Canadian team before Saturday. So we have the Habs beating the Coyotes 6-2 at home, Sens beating the Caps 5-2, the Leafs beating the Stars 3-2 in overtime, the Canucks losing to the Wild 4-3 in overtime, and the Flames losing to the Sabres 6-3. The Oilers beating the Hurricanes 6-4. The Jets losing to the Golden Knights 5-2 after having given up 4 goals in the first period and not being able to recover from there. So, alright, so we're going to see which games are on tap for the weekend. Alright, so, let's just see here. Just going to go here and just going to oops. Alright, so we have the Oilers hosting the Blues for North American East time, Sens hosting the Coyotes around the same time, the Habs hosting the Stars, the Jets hosting the Leafs, the Flames hosting the Canes, and the Canucks hosting the Sabres. So basically, the Flames have been pretty much on fire. They have a playoff spot. The Oilers do. The Habs do. The Leafs don't. But are very close. And then we have the Jets very close. Canucks way out there. So, yeah. Jets have been wildly inconsistent. Being flattened by the Dallas Stars. But on Thursday, Friday, North American Eastern Time, being flattened. Well, almost flattened, but a bit better. 5-2 to the Golden Knights. Well, it was a golden night for the Golden Knights. Well, the Leafs have, squeaked out a win. Yeah, it'd be nice to have Leafs have a lead of at least 2 goals at one point, but they won games, so that matters. If they can win a game by at least 2 goals, or at least take a lead of at least 2 goals at any point in the game, that would be good to do. We'll see if that happens. They have Leafs have a golden opportunity to take advantage of the inconsistency of the Jets, but we'll see if that happens on Saturday. And then the Canucks, the so-called blow-a-lead Canucks. A rather forgettable road trip, indeed. It wasn't very good. It just, the Canucks can't hold leads. And okay, after 5 regular season games last season, the Habs had no points in any of them, and would end up with just 4 in their first 10. The Canucks have 2 in their first 5 via consecutive overtime losses. That being said, if the Canucks lose at home, it'll be another sign that they're not ready. We'll have to see if the Canucks do end up tanking for Connor Bedard, who I believe plays for the Regina Pats of the Western Hockey League. But whether the Canucks get Bedard or not, they got some serious problems holding leads, and in terms of claims that over on the road, the Canucks Commissioner Bettman shouldn't have made such a difficult schedule. I say this: good teams find ways to win on the road. The Canucks haven't done so, and here we are, needing to win a whole bunch of games in a row for the Canucks to get anywhere near a playoff spot. It's not going to be easy, but I'll have to see what happens at home. But maybe at home will be provide the reset that's needed, or it could be a whole bunch of players will be on the trading block, effective no more than a couple weeks from now. Anyway, go Leafs, go.